Colts, it's Mrs. Aladdin. I hope you're doing well. Today, I want to share with you a book that I really enjoy called Your Fantastic Elastic Brain, Stretch It, Shape It. And this book is informational in nature. It's kind of a nonfiction book, and it's all about your brain and how it works and how you can make it work even better. And this book was written by JoAnn Deak, PhD, which means she's a doctor, and it was illustrated by Sarah Ackerley. So here we go. Up here in the corner, it says, the average person's short-term memory can hold 7 digits at a time. I think I can remember this number, and the number is 2831908. Have you ever noticed how phone numbers are written in 7 numbers so that you can remember them better? The human brain weighs about 3 pounds. Ugh, it feels like a lot more. Here we go. The fantastic elastic brain. What does your brain really do? Does it fill the space between your ears? Well, yes, but your brain can do so much more. I'll try to prop this up. Get a little less glare there. Okay, your brain helps you think and remember and name what you see and what you hear. It lets you feel your body. It lets you move your body and feel both touch and emotions. Your brain does all the things that make you you. Likes red foods, favorite word is elbow, ping pong champ, knows global landmarks, good at science, enjoys reading pirate books. So what is your brain? Is it a muscle? No, the brain's an organ in your body, and it's made up of cells and tissues. The brain controls everything you do, everything you think, everything you feel, even everything you dream. The brain has many parts that do all kinds of different jobs. So this right here is called the prefrontal cortex, the cerebrum. This right here is called the hippocampus. This is called the cerebellum. And this is called the amygdala. And we've read about the amygdala before in another book. The cerebrum, which is the blue part of your brain, the cerebrum is the largest part of your brain. It helps you think and speak. The cerebellum, the red part of your brain, is a small part at the back of your brain that helps your muscles to coordinate your movement and your balance so that you can walk, ride a bike, or play tag. So the cerebrum's at the top of your head and the cerebellum's at the back of your head. Your prefrontal cortex, which is at the front of your brain, like where your forehead is, your prefrontal cortex is part of your brain behind your forehead. It helps you plan and make decisions. The hippocampus, which is this like twirly part, is at the center of your brain. It works like a filing cabinet to help you store and find memories. The amygdala, which we've read about before, the amygdala is a tightly packed group of cells deep within the center of your brain that controls your emotions. Neurons are everywhere in your brain. They are tiny brain cells that make electrical signals to send messages to other cells in your body, telling them what to do. And neurons are kind of interesting because this is kind of what a neuron looks like. And they kind of keep the shape over and over again. And they kind of build like a ladder through your body. So there's kind of the big part called the nucleus, and then it's got this tail, and then down here would be like another nucleus, and it would travel down to a tail, and these travel all through your body, kind of like playing telephone in your body with messages. When you were born, you were very little. Your brain was small and not so strong. As you get older, your body grows and gets stronger. As part of your body, your brain grows and learns to do new things. And you can make your brain do even more. Your brain grows very fast during the first 10 years of your life. This is the magic decade where you can help your brain grow faster and be more powerful. Just like lifting weights helps your muscles get stronger, learning new things strengthens your brain. You can give your brain a good workout by trying to learn many different things. Like an elastic band that stretches when you pull them, even things that are hard at first or that you don't like to do or that you don't do very well get easier if you keep trying. Over here it says, think about the first time you played soccer. You probably couldn't kick the ball or make many goals, but as you kept going to practices, you learned more about the rules of the game and followed your coach's directions. The muscles in your legs and feet got stronger. Your movements were more coordinated, and you could run farther and faster. Learning is more practicing what you learned. Learning more and practicing what you learned let you play better and have more fun. Practice really does make perfect, or at least much better. Even when you make a mistake while you're learning something new, you're still training your brain. You will remember that mistake and try something else until you get it right. Making mistakes is one of the best ways your brain learns and grows. If you aren't willing to risk being wrong, it won't take that chance. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading this. If you aren't willing to risk being wrong, you won't take the chances that stretch your elastic brain. So what this is saying, sorry, I was having a hard time there, is that the more you kind of make mistakes and learn from those mistakes, the more flexible and strong your brain gets. But when you avoid making mistakes, then your brain avoids and misses out on the chance to get stronger and better. Okay. You can stretch part of your brain that controls your feelings too. If you're frightened about taking a risk, like learning to swim, finding the courage to put your face in the water stretches your amygdala. It will remind you that you overcame your fear. So you will be better the next time you try something that scares you, like diving into the water. Learning something new causes the brain to grow more connections among the neurons. With more connections, the neurons can send and receive more messages. These connections help to stretch a part of your brain and make it more elastic so it can hold more information and ideas. How does the brain stretch and grow? A word that begins with neuro has something to do with the brain. A sculptor molds, shapes, or carves things out of clay or wood or stone. So you can shape your brain when you make it bigger by adding new things you know and can do. You are a neurosculptor. When you learn something new, you're building on what you have already learned. In the same way that the muscles in your body work together when you want to lift a heavy object or kick a ball, the different parts of your brain work together when you're learning something new. So here we go. The amygdala makes you want to learn to play the piano. The cerebrum helps you decide to practice. The cerebellum calls up the memory of watching and listening when your piano teacher showed you how to play a new piece of music. Then your cerebellum sends messages through neurons to the muscles in your wrists, hands, and fingers so that you can hit the right notes. The next time you play that piece of music, the parts of your brain and body will know how to work together, and you'll play the song more easily. Not necessarily with ease, but more easily. And then if you continue to practice, then you can play it easily towards the end. The brain that makes you really an amazing organ. The brain that makes you really is an amazing organ. It controls what you think, do, feel, and remember. Your brain is growing very fast during your first 10 years of life, and we now know that you can help it grow. When you try hard to learn something new, the connections grow from the neurons and attach to other neurons. Then your brain can send messages faster, making parts of your brain bigger and stronger. Making mistakes really helps you learn because your brain keeps trying new things and stretching until you figure out the answer to the problem. You are shaping a more elastic brain when you learn new things that build on what you already know. The more you learn and think about different kinds of things, the more you can learn, know, and enjoy. The harder you try without giving up, the more you will learn. You really can train your brain to be fit and strong and to keep stretching and growing throughout your whole life. The end. So This book I like this book a lot for a couple reasons. One, because I'm a science teacher, so I always like when we can use science to better understand how our body works. But also because your teachers and your parents probably often tell you to keep trying or to have a growth mindset. And this book really talks about the why behind that, why it's good to have a growth mindset and to keep trying and to keep building your skills so that you can build a fantastic elastic brain for yourself. And that happens the first 10 years of your life more than any other time in your whole life. And so the time for you to really work on developing these skills with your brain is now when you're in elementary school. And those skills that you develop in elementary school are going to help you all the way through middle school and high school and college and in life. So the better you do now about trying to be flexible and trying hard, even when you feel like giving up, the more you do that now, the better it's going to be for you for the whole rest of your life. So it's worth it. All right, friends, I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed our story, and I will talk to you later. Take care. Bye.